Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Bitcoin update, and let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit in here. So Adam and Eve double top is has actually been printed out, but Bitcoin, is it really going to fall to 77k or not, right? So first of all, what I want to say is that we're not on a technical journey. We're still not on a technical journey to go down there, not just yet. And just because you have the formation here doesn't really mean that it is in play. It can be invalidated at some point as well. So nothing, you're not guaranteed everything. And yes, you have CME gap. I know that. I've told you so many times CME gap is down here, but it also doesn't mean that it should be get filled 100%, right? Could it get filled or not? It depends. And what does it depend on, by the way? It depends on so many things. You cannot just take two things and make the whole situation. There's so many things that you gotta check, and then you have to think about those things that you're thinking about and then come up to a final logical conclusion. Now, I would actually go on and say maybe if Bitcoin comes down to take $88,000, that can actually be bad, right? If it comes to $88,000 and take it out, that means that the neckline of this double top here is getting broken. So you need to break the neckline itself, take this last top here, the wick down there, retest the neckline at 91k, and then finally make that drop to $77,000. And I think this would be really the final place of Bitcoin to drop down to, maybe even 72, 69, and then go and continue all the way to the upside. Generally, it shouldn't go below 69 because that's the previous all-time high as well. Now, another thing is on the 4-hour time frame. So one very positive thing that is going on, actually there's two things positive about it. One on the 4-hour time frame, one on the weekly. So what is up on the 4 hour? So the 4 hour is breaking out, right? There's this trend line that is breaking out at the moment. So you've had resistance, right? So it's a resistance line where you have one touch rejection, another rejection. So a couple of rejections here, so many times. You had another rejection, and then you broke up and came down, and you're coming down and you're holding it. So we could still see Bitcoin trying to push up to even $105,000 in the next coming week. And how solid is this scenario to 105,000? So the chances are there because number one, you're breaking out, the trend line, right? So you're breaking out of it. Secondly is if you look at the weekly candles are actually not bad because these are spinning tops, or you can say bullish spinning tops in here. So you have one spinning top which is actually a good one, another doji which is still a good one, and another doji which is actually a good one, almost like a tri-star. And tri-stars are actually bullish. So if you want to know what a tri-star is, I can show you this one very quickly. So tri-star candles stick pattern, and these look something like this. So let's see if we can get it right. And here you are. Okay, this is one image showing up, and now when it happens in the uptrend, that actually becomes bearish, right? So you can see one doji, one doji, one doji. They look like a plus, and that's why it's known as a tri-star. And they're showing me the negative ones. I need the bullish ones. So this is a tri-star bottom, right? So you have one doji, and another doji as well. So these back to back actually becomes bullish. I'm pretty sure you get the idea. I don't really need to get into the whole detail in here. Let's do like a bullish one, right? So bullish tri-star candle stick pattern, right? Here it is. So many examples. So dojis and dojis, right? So three dojis combined in here are going to be tri-stars. Another one like that one. So back to a little bit of summary here is that you're breaking out the 4-hour time frame and you're making a tri-star as well. So we have to take this into consideration. Now and that's why I say that if you come to $88,000, that's going to be bad, because that's the whole thing I can generalize on. And the reason I say this is because coming down here will take out the tri-star itself, and it will also break the neckline of that Adam and Eve double top. So you're having patterns within patterns, and you have to go step by step. And if you go with step by step, we still have to consider that little bit of a break that happened, and we have chances to actually see Bitcoin back up to $105,000, right? And if you fall inside, number one, you're going to make this as a fake out. This is going to be your fake out, and it's going to fall inside again. And when you fall inside and you go down again, and then you come to $88,000, you invalidate the tri-star, and you also break the neckline, which is going to be really negative. Even a lot of altcoins are on support right now, daily support. And I'm telling a coin for absolutely free that you can buy that is going to be a good candidate for 2025 bull run. So make sure you message me on Discord, and I'm going to tell you for free. And in here with Bitcoin, if you do that, a lot of altcoins are also going to lose support. And they'll lose support in a manner that they will want to go and make furthermore down, new all-time low prices, and further downside dumps can happen when Bitcoin does this stuff, where it breaks the neckline, right? So you know what to do. I've already told you the whole scenario. We're breaking out. If we hold, if we pass the retest in here, we're really good to move up to 105,000 at least momentarily. I don't know if it's going to move any higher. I'm not going to say it's going to pass 110, but this is at least where it should be going back from where it came from after breaking this trend line. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love.